Chapter 14 is about management, and here are the learning objectives. I encourage you to answer these learning objectives as we move through the lecture. The first section is titled Bringing Resources to Life. For a business to be able to thrive and grow, it has to utilize its resources efficiently, and this can be done through effective management. Managers are able to reach organizational goals through planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Planning is determining the goals and actions for how to achieve those goals. Organizing is determining a structure for both individual jobs and the organization overall. Leading is directing and motivating people. You want to be able to do those two things to achieve your organizational goals. It is a team effort. Controlling is monitoring performance and making adjustments as needed. Top management, middle management, and first line management are the three basic management levels that can be found in large and medium-sized companies. Top managers articulate a vision and establish priorities. Middle managers communicate up and down the pyramid, and they coordinate teams. First line managers typically train and motivate non-management employees. Smaller companies don't usually need a hierarchy because of the small number of employees. Modern day managers require a number of skills to become effective and efficient managers. These skills are divided into these three categories: technical skills, human skills, and conceptual skills. Leadership and coaching are two examples of human skills. To succeed, all managers should have these skills, and managers should always be prepared and open to learning new skills. And before we move on, technical skills are expertise in a specific functional area or department, and conceptual skills are the ability to grasp the view of the overall organization and how the organization works together and fits in the broader competitive environment. Section 2 is about motivation, lighting the fire. So there are some theorems of motivation. Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, and then theory X and theory Y. And the ideas about how to motivate workers has dramatically changed through time. In the early 1900s, key management thinkers focused on efficiency and productivity. Most recent research suggests that people's thoughts and feelings play a vital role in motivation. The first theory is a motivation theory that suggests that human needs fall into a hierarchy, and that as each need is met, people become motivated to meet the next highest need in the pyramid. So here is what the pyramid looks like. And even though it's not particularly based on the workplace, it can be related to motivation needs at work. Physiological needs are those of your basic survival, your food, water, clothing, and shelter. These needs would have to be met first. And safety is the need to feel secure, which means free of harm and free of fear. Next is social belonging, the need to feel connected to others as well as accepted by family or friends. Esteem concerns the need for self-respect and respect from others. So this is recognition and status. Self-actualization, or the need for fulfillment, is the need to realize one's fullest potential. Theory X and Theory Y is a motivation theory that suggests that management's attitude towards workers fall into two opposing categories based on management assumptions about worker capability. Psychologist Douglas McGregor's study on motivation, referred to as Theory X and Theory Y, it states that management's attitude towards employees directly affects employee motivation. So Theory X assumption about workers is workers don't like work and will do everything they can to avoid it. Fear is motivating. Coercion, threats are vital to get people to work toward company goals. People prefer to be directed, avoiding responsibility and seeking security. So you'll see that Theory X, this manager's attitude is how they manage. It's attitude or opinion, assumption about workers. Now let's look at Theory Y. Work is as natural as play or rest. Workers do not inherently dislike it. And you can continue on reading here about the assumptions of workers for Theory Y, but you'll see how different these assumptions are between Theory X and Theory Y. Job enrichment. This is the creation of jobs with more meaningful content under the assumption that challenging, creative work will motivate employees. Job enrichment typically includes the following factors. You have skill variety. Workers can use a range of different skills. Task identity. Workers complete tasks with clear beginnings and endings. Task significance. Workers understand the impact of the task on others. Autonomy. Workers have freedom and authority regarding their jobs. And feedback. Workers receive clear, frequent information about their performance. Expectancy theory is a motivation theory that concerns the relationship among individual effort, individual performance, and individual reward. Basically, what this means is that workers will be motivated if they believe that their efforts will lead to a good performance and a meaningful reward. According to the equity theory, people won't be motivated if they believe the relationship between what they contribute and what they earn is different from the relationship between what others contribute and what others earn. Companies today use a range of approaches to motivation. Most firms no longer seek to make their employees happy. Instead, they want their employees to be productive and engaged. Yet, for employees, work is more than just productivity. A look at Fortune magazine's 75 best workplaces for millennials in 2020 shows that they have diverse workforces and respect for the individual employee. Employees appreciate a company that emphasizes a work-life balance and creates a fun and positive work culture. A growing number of businesses have expanded their benefits to include a range of non-traditional programs that employees love.